truths we examine are all based on Scripture, and we've included references within the text. If you'd like to dive deeper into any topic, there are also 2 or 3 passages for additional thought included at the end of each reading. Reflect. Each devotional includes 3 questions to help you reflect and apply what you just heard. These are completely personal, so there's no answer key. They are simply starting points for self-evaluation. If you are listening to this devotional on your own, you might want to write the answers in a notebook or a separate journal. If you are listening to this with a group and would prefer to discuss them aloud, these questions can lead to deep, healthy conversations. Respond. We've left some space at the end of each devotional for hands-on interaction with the topic. Whether you consider yourself artistic or not, we invite you to take a few moments to express what you're feeling in some creative, personal way. That might be through poetry, an outline, brainstorming, a sketch, song lyrics, abstract art, doodles, a metaphor, creative writing, or anything else that fits who you are and how you think. Have fun with this section. It is yours to do with it as you please, to express yourself freely. It just might become your favorite part of the day. And that's it. You're ready to begin. Part 1. I am holy. I am holy, so I stand out from the crowd. I recognize that holiness is so much more than following the rules. Holiness is not an attempt to just be good enough. Rather, it's my journey of embracing everything my Father has for me. A journey into the beauty, wonder, and majesty of what it is to be a child of God and share in His nature. It is His nature within us that makes me stand out. God's holiness transforms every area of my life, and because of His Spirit and grace, I can be holy in thought, word, and deed. To be holy is to be whole. To be holy is to be His. I am holy, so I stand out from the crowd. Day 1. God is perfect, so I am growing. Rest. As you get started today, take 2 minutes to simply be still. Let the stress and hurry and noise of life fade into the background as your spirit comes alive. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in again. Focus on exchanging stress for peace, shame for confidence, fear for courage. When you are finished, whisper to yourself, I am loved, I am holy, I am complete, I am enough. Read what perfect really means. Is there anything in your life that has to be perfect, or else you start to go a little crazy? Maybe you can't stand clutter around the house, or everything on your desk needs to be exactly in its place before you can concentrate, or you try on 17 different clothing combinations every morning until your outfit is a flawless work of art. We are all perfectionists in at least a few areas, and in other areas, not so much. You can probably think of some things you don't care that much about, so you don't try too hard to perfect them. That's normal. The problem is when the things you don't care about are precisely the things your roommate or spouse obsesses over, or vice versa. At that point, either someone has to change or sparks will fly. Perfection and chaos cannot coexist, right? Wrong. Just look at God, then look at us. God is perfect in every way, not just a few. We are far from perfect, and yet He doesn't roll His eyes at us while dropping passive-aggressive, semi-snarky comments about the dishes we left in the sink, metaphorically speaking. You see, we tend to think of perfection as just being free from sin, error, or weakness. The issue is that we are works in progress. We make mistakes. We suffer lack. We struggle with weakness. So if perfect means never messing up, we might as well give up now. We're set for failure. In the Bible, though, the term perfect refers to the idea of becoming complete. It alludes to maturity, wholeness, or fullness. We often see this term used to encourage growth in a variety of areas. For example, on one occasion, Jesus was teaching about loving everyone, even our enemies. He instructed His listeners to share His wide, expansive, unconditional love with all, including their enemies. Then He pointed to how God caused His